When to file ISF for CD players. Welcome back to another episode of Customs Insights, your go-to source for all things customs and international trade. In today's episode, we will be delving into the topic of importer security filing, ISF, specifically for CD players. So, let's get started. Before we discuss when to file an ISF for CD players, let's briefly go over what importer security filing is. ISF is a requirement enforced by U.S. Customs and Border Protection, CBP, to collect advance information about shipments entering the United States by ocean. It is an essential part of the customs clearance process, ensuring that CBP has the necessary information to assess potential risks associated with each shipment. Now, when it comes to CD players, there are specific guidelines regarding the timing of ISF filing. Generally, ISF must be filed no later than 24 hours before the cargo is loaded onto the vessel overseas. However, there are important exceptions to consider, such as non-vessel operating common carriers, NVOCCs, and freight forwarders who are performing consolidation services. If you are a non-vessel operating common carrier or a freight forwarder who is responsible for consolidating shipments, you may have the option to file an ISF up to 48 hours before the cargo is laden onto the vessel. This flexibility allows for efficient consolidation of shipments while still complying with the ISF requirements. It is important to note that failing to file an ISF or filing an inaccurate or incomplete ISF can result in penalties and delays in customs clearance. Therefore, it is crucial for importers of CD players to work closely with their customs broker to ensure accurate and timely filing of the ISF. When it comes to CD players, the general rule is to file the importer security filing, ISF, no later than 24 hours before the cargo is loaded onto the vessel. However, non-vessel operating common carriers, NVOCCs, and freight forwarders who perform consolidation services may have the option to file up to 48 hours in advance. Remember, accurate and timely filing of the ISF is vital to avoid penalties and delays in customs clearance. That brings us to the end of today's episode on when to file an ISF for CD players. We hope you found this information helpful and informative. If you have any questions or topics you would like us to cover in future episodes, please let us know in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in our next episode of Customs Insights. Disclaimer note below. See you next time.